gonna need like a studio one of these days, because this ain't it. Welcome back to the channel. I am not a filmmaker. I'm a guy who likes technology and likes gear and likes to share my thoughts on the gear that I'm using. And right now I am using the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. This video is not designed to be a comprehensive review of this thing. There are people who have done such a great job at this setup and cinematography and how they're maximizing this camera. If you are a normal person, just a person who wants a good action camera, wants to be able to capture family moments like me, this is a good video for you. This is after I've been using for a long time the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I've had this now for at least a year. There are some things that I have challenges with that I think the Osmo Action 5 Pro are going to solve. I think I'll do a direct head-to-head in a couple weeks on these two cameras, but at the very least, as much as I love this camera and I love the utility and I love the little things that I can do, I hate living in a climate where potentially it is rainy or snowy or the temperature could change at any one time and not being able to be very confident if the weather is going to damage the camera. First, let's go through unboxing the camera. When you unbox this camera, you know this thing is rugged, it's tough. I actually added an off-market case on it, not because I necessarily felt that I was not confident in this, but more so because I wanted more quarter-inch mounts, I wanted more places to mount different accessories on. But if I just had to trust this thing by itself, I would. There is one thing I hate. This is the kind of quick-release mounts that you can use on the Osmo Action 5 Pro. And this is the accessory that actually comes with it. This right here, you see where it says DJI, and you see on the back it's blank. If you try to put the blank and try to mount your camera, you see these magnets? It will not align properly. Now that's kind of a feature. That's great, actually. The problem becomes if you're trying to get on something, trying to do some action or something quickly, and you're maybe doing this a lot, which I do very often. Also, you see how like not seamless that feels. I don't necessarily love this mounting system. I love the idea behind it. In practice, in action, in quickness, in speed, I felt like it left something to be desired. Outside of that unboxing, I do want to show you like just me screwing around with the camera a couple times. So this is just me going to the dentist. I'm taking some test shots with the Osmo Action 5. I had to crank the shutter speed up high because I don't have an ND filter on this thing. Actually, did this even connect? Yes it did. Okay. I'm using the DJI mic from my Osmo Pocket 3. So far, so good. I really like this experience. It's easy to just kind of set up and take quick shots. I like it. So far, so good. I shot this in the 4:3 aspect ratio, mainly because I was curious what it would look like. And I think from like a storytelling standpoint, it's unique and it provides like a different energy. I have a 2 o'clock appointment and I have a 15-minute walk. And I have 7 minutes to get there. Can't take the stairs. Gotta take the stairs, can't take the escalator. Won't make it. This shit's blown out. Definitely need an ND filter on this or else you're not gonna be able to see a shit. Also, when shooting in this 4:3 aspect ratio, you could plug in and get more resolution. You could reframe a lot easier. This is the same shot 3 different ways, just because I have all the extra resolution to play with. Yeah, man, that sucked. That sucked real bad. Real bad. Yeah, the dentist told me that this was gonna be an easy switch. I just had to get the cap out or the crown out, and he would put a new cap in, and nice and easy. It was an hour and a half. And then shortly thereafter, I went down to my friend's house, he was making pizza, and I thought, hey, let me try to see how far I could push this in making a cinematic video with a little camera here. Again, as an amateur person. At my buddy's house today, we're gonna try out this DJI Osmo Action 5, and Raul's gonna make us some pizzas. Again, not a professional filmmaker, so I'm trying my best to color correct this, but my friend's kitchen is lit like a potato. And I think it looks workable and okay. I'm gonna show you real quick what this actually looks like with one of these clips. Doesn't look great. Does not look great. So that's my attempt at color correcting, but that's where that D-Log-M really comes into play and really helps you edit things out. Go. My first bite.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
This is so good.
One of the standout features, and I think if you're buying this camera or this camera, you're thinking about stabilization and you're thinking about levelness, right? You're thinking about the horizon lock. This takes a little bit of a learning curve to do, and even once you understand how to use it, you have to be considerate, thoughtful. I personally don't find it as seamless as some people seem to describe this to be. I love it. I've come to learn how to use it, but it's not as seamless as I think people describe it to be. This is, you press that red button, quick record, and you're ready to go. And everything is leveled, and everything is balanced, and you don't have to overthink it. You shoot, you're ready, you're locked in. I like this feature so much, I actually ventured to try to film a full vlog exclusively using the horizon lock. And that's this vlog. Going to New York for what?
For the Japan festival.
You got scared of that? We had nothing to do today, so we figured we'd go out and about and just venture. There's a lot of people out here today, though. It's like using the Osmo Pocket, but like less setup, less bullshit. And I'm really liking the horizon lock, because right now the camera is, what you're watching right now, the camera's like tilted, but it should be straight with the horizon lock. Have you seen the guy on TikTok where he's like talking about like the cube in Astor Place that like spins and that it pushes sometimes?
I hate every place that isn't the Astor Place cube.
You could live in...
It's not just a square, it's three-dimensional. It's a cube, and you can actually push it around.
Well, that's not him, but that's it. Looks like we found something. I don't think we're gonna get anything in here, but definitely worth a walk. That's a lot of people.
From Demon Slayer.
Oh, that is from Demon Slayer right there, yeah. This is Astor Place. And this line. And there's a line. There's another line over there. You're not getting in there. Like you are. You can get in there. You don't want to get in there. There's so many beautiful sights today that I actually really wish I had like a different lens. And that is an issue here. Vlogging with a fixed lens action camera is, your angle is this. The boil. I think that's it. That's our way in. I've tried a few things, but I've never tried a seafood broil, so I'm just trying to make sure I have something.
Kind of what it looks like, right? So it's gonna come in a bag.
I didn't realize we would actually get a bag. Seafood broil. More on this range. One of the biggest things when you're vlogging and you're trying to create stories like this is how do you kind of stay out of the way? And whether I'm making a bag review or I'm making a tech review or I'm doing whatever it is that I choose to do, I want something that feels like it's out of the way, and this feels like it's out of the way. One thing I love about this little camera, in terms of wide angle lens right now, I could touch this thing. I'm like right here, so it doesn't feel so awkward to vlog in public if you need it. Especially in a situation like this where like if I had my like APS-C, I would feel kind of weird. Quick complaints. This is me approaching this as a person who just, I want to spend a couple $100 and I only want the camera. I did not get all the accessories and the bells and the whistles and this cage and this suction mounts. And if you're just a person who wants to buy this camera, the battery is a little rough. By rough, I think I got a full day's worth of shooting because I measured. I used the quick capture and I just let it run for maybe 2 to 5 minutes to get a couple clips and I'm ready to go. But at all times, my preference, I did buy the creator combo or the action combo or whatever the thing is that has the additional batteries. That is a great combo. It's worth the while. Do not skip on that and get the additional batteries. My final thoughts on the Osmo Action 5 Pro is I bought this thing for its simplicity, its build quality, and I wanted a complement to the Osmo Pocket 3. And I think I've got all of those things. I don't feel the need to necessarily pack anything else when I'm carrying this camera. Yes, I think that focal length is a little bit of a challenge sometimes. Sometimes I wish I could punch in a bit more. Yes, you could do a digital zoom, but there's almost no point of that. Might as well just do that in post. But other than that, this thing, the footage that it takes is beautiful. The log color profile for color grading, I like it, I enjoy it. It makes everything so simple for me and easy and just capturing memories quickly and effectively. And this thing's just a little delight to use, and the way that I could just take this guy and truly throw this in my pocket. Whereas this guy, I fear that I'm gonna damage this gimbal every time I pull it out. I think the quick of it is, spoiler if I make a long form video about this, if I had to pick between this guy and this guy, I'd probably pick this guy. If you like videos like this where you're watching a normal person use technology, please subscribe. We are currently at about 225 subscribers. We're on the road to 300. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed so far and left great comments and feedback. And for everyone who's left less than kind feedback, thank you for watching and thank you for being alive. I'll see you in the next one.